The moon hung low over the cobblestone streets of a small medieval village, its pale light casting eerie shadows on the worn stone walls. A young boy named Elias had wandered far from home, drawn by the strange, haunting melody that seemed to whisper through the night air. The tune was unlike anything he'd ever heard, sweet and sorrowful, yet filled with an ominous undertone that sent shivers down his spine. Elias found himself in an unfamiliar alleyway, the houses towering above him like ancient sentinels. The music grew louder, but the source remained elusive, always just around the next corner. He quickened his pace, desperate to find the musician. The narrow streets twisted and turned, leading him deeper into the labyrinth of the village. Panic began to gnaw at him as he realized he was lost. Suddenly, the music stopped. Silence enveloped the alley, thick and suffocating. Elias's breath hitched as he noticed the windows of the surrounding houses, each one filled with pale, ghostly faces staring down at him. Their eyes were hollow, and their mouths twisted into silent screams. He tried to back away, but his feet were rooted to the ground. A cold breeze swept through the street, carrying with it a faint whisper. "Join us, Elias," the voices murmured, echoing off the stone walls. The boy's heart pounded in his chest as he turned to flee, but the alley had changed. What was once a clear path was now a dead end. The faces began to press against the glass, their whispers growing louder, more insistent. Elias closed his eyes, praying this was all a nightmare. But when he opened them, the ghostly figures had emerged from the windows, their translucent forms drifting toward him. Their icy fingers reached out, wrapping around his arms and legs. The last thing Elias saw before the darkness claimed him was the twisted grin of the ghostly musician, a skeletal hand still clutching a violin, playing a tune only the dead could hear.